life believers. In today's video, I'm doing the reread, rewrite, or burn challenge. This is going to be interesting. I have to pick 3 book titles from my little jar thingy here, and then from the 3 I have to pick which one I would rather reread, which one I would like to rewrite, and which one I would like to burn. I am not a good burner of books. There are a few that I'm just like, I could do without this in my life. So let's see how I go. I feel like this could be a very fun challenge or a very difficult, why did I choose to do this challenge. Let's find out which one. So the first 3 books I am choosing, 1, 2, 3, are Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton, A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, and finally, 3 Dark Crowns. So I actually feel like this could be quite an easy one, so I'm kind of glad I got these 3 books. So to begin with which one I would rewrite, I believe that would be Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. Now this book I really enjoyed reading. I have nothing against it, nothing that I'm like it needs rewriting, but if it's rewrite, reread, or burn, then it's going to be the rewritten one. Now the obvious one of which one would I reread, that is obviously, I think, going to be A Court of Mist and Fury. This book changed 2017 for me. This book is life, this book is everything, and it has my husband, which leaves the burning to 3 Dark Crowns. But again, I'm kind of happy that I got these 3 books because this is actually a book that I gave a 3 stars because I saw potential in it, but I didn't particularly enjoy it. I feel like the next book might be what I wanted to read, but when I read this book, I was very disappointed. The next 3 books, and I love how it says good luck. I put it in my good luck jar because I need good luck with this tag of what books I pick out. But yes, the next 3 that I am choosing are Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, Hunger Games by Susan Collins, and finally Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare, which I read actually just last month. This one is harder. This one is definitely harder. By choice, I wouldn't burn any of these really. I know which one I would reread, and I know which 2 I would like to rewrite. But the one that I would reread is Hunger Games by Susan Collins, only because I read it such a long time ago that I don't remember it properly, but I remember that I liked it. So I would definitely reread The Hunger Games. But that leaves me with Outlander and Clockwork Angel. Now, if you've seen my other review videos of these books, then you know that both of them I felt had their flaws, but that I enjoyed much of both of them. Nothing major that I would say needs to be burnt, just rewritten. So which one is it gonna be, right? So that's why you're here, right? Which one is gonna burn? You call this good luck? Good luck? Okay. I think I've decided. I am going to rewrite Clockwork Angel simply because, like I say, there was no real flaw with either of these books. But I gave them both 4 stars because parts of it just didn't appeal to me. But I feel like, just in terms of page length, this has less. So this would be an easier book to rewrite than this one. Which means that I would burn Outlander? Oh, my soul. Round 3. We have Remember Me by Sophie Kinsella. This is a light chicklit one where the woman wakes up in hospital and thinks that it's, I believe, 3 years earlier than it is, and her life has changed a lot in those 3 years, but she doesn't remember those 3 years. Everything by Nicola Yoon. And finally, Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Okay, the reread is pretty easy for me. It would be Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo because I love the Drisha trilogy. I love all of Leigh Bardugo's books, and I would never ever rewrite a single word or burn it. From these 2, I think I would rewrite everything. I would simply add a little bit more depth and a little bit more information and just make it a few pages longer, which means that I would burn Remember Me, which is sad, but it's more, because I haven't read it in so long, it's more just the nostalgia. Round 4, The Young Elites by Marie Lu, Half Bad by Sally Green, and Percy Jackson and the Last Olympian, which I actually borrowed from a friend, so I don't have the physical copy anymore, but do remember it quite well. This is another one that's a little bit tricky, but I feel like I have the reread down. I feel like I would reread Half Bad by Sally Green. I really truly enjoyed this book. I cannot big up this series enough. Then from Percy Jackson and the Olympians and the Young Elites, I believe I would reread Percy Jackson because it's Percy Jackson. He's awesome and incredible. I don't know if I gave that one a 5-star, but most of the books in the series were a 4 and 5-star. I think I did give it a 5-star. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one, so I would rewrite it, but in terms of rewriting it, I don't actually know what I would change. And that would leave the burning of the Young Elites. I remember that I enjoyed this book. It's Adelina Armatero, who has the power to kill kind of thing. I can't remember exactly what happens. I did like it, but I didn't love it. I remember it being like, oh, it's okay, it's good, it's not bad. So I believe that I would have to burn the Young Elites. Round 5, The Host by Stephanie Meyer. I thought I'd stand on this side just to mix it up a little bit, make it more interesting. Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. This is actually quite funny because all of these 3 books in some way have something in common because, as we all know, The Host was written by author of the Twilight Saga, and then Twilight is Twilight, and E.L. James based 50 Shades of Grey on fan fiction of Twilight. So this is quite funny that these 3 books would get chosen together. So first of all, for rereading, it is absolutely 100% going to be Twilight because this book is just a game changer. Now, in terms of rewrite and burn, like, the logical answer is burn 50 Shades of Grey because, I mean, at the end of the day, there's not much to it. It's just a fun story and really, like, you know, right? But I found I enjoyed 50 Shades of Grey more, but I did find The Host, obviously, because it has more depth, more interesting. So it's actually surprisingly a close one, but I would rewrite The Host just to give it a little bit more je ne sais quoi, whatever it was that I felt was missing when I read it all those years ago. And I would burn, but not savagely. I don't know how you can not savagely burn something, but I would not savagely burn 50 Shades of Grey, but I mean, why, you know, why keep the fan fiction when I have the real thing? For the final round, the final 3 books. Eragon, City of Bones, and finally, are you kidding? 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. This is not a nice one to end on. This is not cool. This is difficult. As you know, I love Leigh Bardugo's books, all of them, every single beautiful, magnificent word, and this one is full of my friends. 6 of Crows, they're just all my friends. City of Bones is what made me fall in love with writing and words, because as much as I loved books, it was the way that Cassandra Clare strung things together and just the imagery and the needle skyscraper thingies that she painted in my mind, and I was just like, I want to do this, I want to write stuff like this that creates this amazing awesomeness in your brain. And then Eragon's a classic. Eragon, are you kidding me? He's the dragon rider and it's amazing, and I guess I'm less attached to it because I read it the most recently, but it's Eragon. Okay, I'm gonna do this quick. I'm not gonna think about it, I'm just gonna be fast. So, because I have less sentimental attachment to Eragon, I am going to burn it. Whatever. My soul! My soul. I am going to reread The Mortal Instruments City of Bones because I just absolutely love the Mortal Instruments series, and like I say, this book is what started my love of writing. Now, I wouldn't change a single word of 6 of Crows either, but I guess I would rewrite 6 of Crows. My soul! My soul. So that was not an easy one to end on, but you know, I'm just gonna get on with my life. I'm putting the past behind me. I'm moving onwards and upwards. It's all over. Whatever happened, happened. So now I'm gonna go get a cup of tea and sit down and continue reading. And I tag you guys to do this tag too, because it's actually quite tricky. Some of them seem quite easy and you're like, of course I would reread that one. Of course I would reread that one. But then it's like, no wait, they're in the same category. You have to burn one of them. What are you saying to me? And then things just go dark. So that's my 8 read, rewrite, burn categories for today. I'll probably do this tag again, and until next time, I'll see you. Bye!